Hey guys, it's Dave from Level Up Sports in Grove City, Ohio, and I'm going to go over some of the paintball safety rules that we have here at Level Up. The most important paintball rule is to keep your mask on every time you're on the field. The masks are designed to protect your eyeballs, and that's all we're trying to do is just keep your eyeballs safe when you're at the paintball park. So when you're on the field, that means that your mask has to be on no matter what. If you need to take your mask off for any reason, you just need to ask a ref and they'll take you to a safe area where you can take your mask off. But even if you're hot and sweaty or if you have an itch or something, you definitely want to keep your mask on no matter what. The second most important rule at Level Up is when you're off the field, you want to keep the safety on your paintball gun, and also you want to keep the barrel cover on the front of your barrel. The barrel cover is designed so that in case you were to accidentally shoot when you're off the playing field, that it'll get stuck in the barrel cover and it'll keep it from accidentally shooting somebody that doesn't have their mask on. So when you're off the field, it's elastic band, you just slide it right over your barrel, and you want to make sure that that's on every moment that you're off the field. So after you're done playing your game, the first thing you should do is put your barrel cover on, and that's just a guarantee that no matter what, you can't accidentally shoot. Another rule we have at Level Up is no blind firing. What blind firing means is when you're shooting your paintball gun, you have to make sure you can see where you're shooting. So what you can't do is just take your gun, stick it over your head or over a bunker and just blindly shoot, because there's a chance that you might shoot a referee or just someone on your own team. So what blind fire means is you have to be able to see what you're shooting at. So if you're gumming up around a bunker and there's a lot of fire coming at you, it's best to just hide, wait for your moment. Don't just stick your gun over the top of a bunker and blind fire at somebody. We have lots of different paintball fields at Level Up Sports, and each one has their own different style and personality, but they all come with their own set of special rules for each map. So depending on which map you're on, make sure you pay attention to the referee. He's going to explain to you what are the rules for each map. For example, some objects you might not be able to crawl underneath, some you might not be able to crawl inside of, some maps there are no grenades allowed, and there's also out of bounds markers that designate the boundaries for each field. So make sure when your referee explains what the rules are for the new field, you pay attention. And if you haven't played on that field before, it's always good to ask a referee and say, hey, what are the rules for this map? And he'll tell you what the special rules are for each one. At Level Up Sports, we only offer compressed air fills, but if you have a CO2 tank, it's no problem. We'll happily exchange out your CO2 tank for a compressed air tank for free, no charge. If you do have your own compressed air tank, you're welcome to bring it. Just make sure that it's not expired. And if it is, we're happy to let you borrow one of our rental tanks for the day. And we also have rental tanks available for sale in the Pro Shop. We have a lot of different types of guns that come through the park, and we definitely welcome them all. Our rules are that all of the electronic paintball guns must be at 10 balls a second, and they must be shooting at semi-auto. There's definitely their own set of rules for X-ball, but if you're playing with an electronic gun on the recreational side of Level Up Sports, 10 balls a second and semi-auto. Level Up Sports is a field paint only facility, and we do that for a couple reasons, mostly to protect you, the player. So if we let people bring their own paintballs, there's a chance that they could bring in stuff that would maybe stain your clothes or maybe mess up our rental guns. We just have no way of telling the quality of the paintballs you're bringing into the park. So at Level Up, we only use high quality paintballs, and we make sure that all of our paintballs are fresh, and they're gonna shoot great for one, but they're also not gonna mess up any rental guns, and they're gonna wash out of all of your clothes. They're not gonna hurt really bad when they shoot or anything like that. So we are a field paint only facility, but that's just to protect you guys, the player. So those are some of the rules we have here at Level Up Sports. Make sure you check our website for any updates that we have to the rules, especially on some of the new maps that we're coming out with. You can always call us if you have any questions, and other than that, we will see you soon at Level Up Sports, and get ready to have some fun.